Previously on Baseball Minnesota.
And Jackson came down a little bit funny on that right ankle. This does not look good for St. Paul.
Plain as day. We blew a 5-game lead in 9 days.
The Saints are now 21 up and 18 down, and they've got a 1-game lead now, Dave, with Madison coming in. So we'll have some interesting baseball for you on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday.
Side here or go to the side right here? That way he still gets
No, Brian gets what she wants. Take him in that room, please, because he'll peek. He will.
I don't know. You think so?
I don't care. I'm not taking chances.
I think it's just get nervous on this stuff. I'd rather be playing baseball right now.
So I'll just say that I love him very much, and I'll save the rest for later, because I'll start crying. I hope he had fun getting ready this morning. And I hope he's not too nervous.
I know we used to be separate. Oh no, this is it. This is the moment. Oh my God, there's no backing out now. I just can't look at my mom if she's gonna start.
Take you, Lord, to be my wife. I, Lord, take you, Greg, for my lawful husband. And I want to introduce to all of you now, husband and wife, Laura and Greg, okay?
Like sands through the hourglass.
Oh, she got a dream.
So are the days of our lives.
She's dreaming.
You watch this?
Oh, of course. You'd be surprised the amount of professional baseball players watch these stories.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
What does it do?
Huh? It's even funny when we sit around gossiping about it.
I ain't gonna shut it down. I won't shut it down. Oh, we need a win, and then I can relax, rest, keep my foot in the bucket of ice. It's getting better.
3 games remaining to determine the first half champion in the Eastern Division, and the Saints and the Black Wolves set to go head-to-head and decide it on the field here in St. Paul.
They need to win this ball game tonight if they want to win this first half.
Madison has a good ball club. They're coming in on our home turf. It's the last 3 games of the first half. We win 2 out of 3. We control our own destiny. Simple as that.
Ground ball to first. Neff to second. Throws it away.
Meanwhile, coming across to score is Thatcher, and the Black Wolf take a 1-0 lead. Neff charging from first, and Kimbler, who choked up on the bat, hits it towards second. Carlton Fleming has it, but he doesn't have anywhere to throw it to. Here's a ground ball towards second. It's going to get by Fleming, rolling into right field. 1 run comes in to score as Everson crosses, and it is now a 3-0 game in favor of the Black Wolf. It is now 5-0, the Black Wolf.
Will be an error on Greg DeAlexander, and that's another run. It's 6-0.
Here's the 1-0 by Manfred. Hot shot towards second. Fleming has it, bobbles it momentarily. He'll throw to second. They've got a hot box situation. Now a throw to the plate, and the runner is safe.
We suck.
Once again, the final score, 8-0. The Black Wolf win it tonight over the St. Paul Saints. You're listening to Saints Baseball on the Fan. They could have wrapped this up a week ago.
You know what? We suck. We really suck.
Is it true she used to be a man?
Yes, sir. Right.
Huh? What are you talking about now? Dave. She used to be a man. That's gonna be a different one because we put some Mr. Bubble in there. It's just like a soap opera digest.
Get out of here. You want to know what's gonna happen? You come to me. I'll tell you.
You know, it rained a little bit. Did it? Right when we were inside the church, and then as we were leaving, it was raining pretty hard. That was the only thing. Some people say it's lucky, you know. But
Last go up. One more time. Good, big smile.
we stayed at the MGM Grand, and they didn't have a room for us, so they put us up in a $700 suite.
Well, here we are on the 19th floor. Check out the whole place. Oh, hi. I think Greg's out on the deck right now, checking out all the scenery, picking out his gambling spots. Don't know if you can see it yet, but there's the bright lights, big city. Oh, there's Greg. What do you think, Greg?
It's not too bad.
Not too shabby?
Just hit all the casinos and stuff.
Good.
It was sweet.
Yeah?
Yeah, we had a good time.
Nice.
We got to the bottom of the 6th inning, and the Saints trail 2-1.
We probably have the most important game of the season to date.
The situation's very simple. The winner of this game is one game from the championship. The loser of this game has to win tomorrow night. There's Chuck Jackson with the tying run in scoring position.
The sooner the better in terms of getting something going rally-wise, Dave. I realize the Saints are only down by 1 run at 2-1, but
Fisher to the side. Here's the pitch. That's a changeup, and it's high. Ball 1.
Jackson's been hobbled by the sprained ankle, but he's a battler. Runner in scoring position is Brewitt.
Here comes the 3-1, and it's a liner into left field. That's a base hit, but it's hit right straight to Megers. Rounding third is Kent Brewitt. He's coming home. Here comes the throw. Hey! At the plate. And here comes Brewitt to argue it. Marty Scott down there as well. He's trying to push Brewitt away.
He was already past him.
He wants to get in on the argument as well.
He was already past him. He was past him. God almighty. Bear down. What time? What time? 2 guys to the rubble. That is unbelievable. You're over here, the play's over here. Get in position. I'll tell you where you're supposed to be. I'll tell you. Because you're doing a bad job. You're doing a bad one. Bullshit.
They have not gotten any breaks at all. No breaks on calls and no breaks on bounces. This is what happens when you're not winning it.
All year long. All year long. That is a joke. That's real funny. Get out of this league, please.
That was a replay. That was a replay.
Let's see if Brewitt got the foot in before the tag was applied.
There's still no tag.
And indeed he did. He's past the plate before the tag is applied.
the Black Wolf win it 3-1.
Madison now takes a 1-game lead with 1 to go.
He's missing them. It's not me this time.
With baseball, it just depends where baseball takes them. We do have an apartment down in Arkansas, down in Fayetteville. He's been going to school. He went to school this past semester.
You know, it was 6 years since I started doing the minor league thing, baseball. It's been 6 years since I took classes. So this year, when I went back, it was pretty tough.
There's times when I say to myself, I wish I had a home and I was more stable.
So I'm not sure if I want to teach or what, or just get my bachelor degree and go get a job somewhere.
He's more ready to settle down than I am. He's ready to settle down and have a family. And
It's St. Patty's Day in July here at the ballpark tonight. The Saints will be donning green uniforms, and normally you might say that's a distraction to a team in a pennant race, but this ball club needs anything to wake them up.
We'll root for the Saints. Hey!
I'm gonna call Abraham, see if he can throw some weight around a little bit.
What's wrong, bro? Did you order a salad?
What? The ISA hasn't even started.
Welcome live to Midway Stadium. One game remaining in this first half. The Saints need a win tonight to force a one-game playoff, which would be back here at Midway Stadium tomorrow night. Here in the East, Madison leads St. Paul by a game. It is the first time since June 20th that the Saints have not been in first place. See how they react tonight.
We have to win tonight so that we can play tomorrow night for the championship of the first half.
Ooh, he's going to be bright green.
Well, if we lose tonight, there will be some major shakeup in the team personnel, would be my guess. 4 or 5 guys, maybe more, will be replaced.
And tonight's first pitch is coming up next on the Fan.
Ralph Macchio dissed us tonight. He was supposed to be to throw the first pitch. He dissed us.
Since Strawberry left, it's been really sad. It's almost like they were so dependent on Darryl that all of a sudden they can't play without him.
Darryl Strawberry comes to the plate.
Yeah.
Who's going to watch the show? You have to see the Boggs at third, O'Neill at first.
Yeah, let me
Strawberry takes ball one course, finds his way back to the major leagues, played in the Independent Northern League with St. Paul.
Oh! Yeah, all right, just like Jordan. That's a big one, yeah. That was...
The first half championship is on the line. A Madison win, and it's all over. A St. Paul win, and we're back here tomorrow night for a one-game playoff.
Alkire into the motion, delivers, and a fastball in there for a called strike.
They had a 5-game lead on June the 29th over this team.
Here's the pitch to Mirabella, right back up the middle. It hit the glove of Alkire. Now D'Alexander ricochets off his glove. The Black Wolves score 1 run.
That hurt.
And coming across is Vatcher with the second run, and it's 2-0 Madison.
Too many nights in Las Vegas, I guess.
Come on, We go to the bottom of the 5th, and the Saints trail 2-0. And I think we're getting desperate.
Chuck coming off an ankle injury. Even wonder how well he might be able to run. LaPlante to the set. There goes Jackson. Here's the pitch. Ground ball in the hole between short and third into left field. Jackson round second. He'll make it to third.
That didn't hurt the whole way there, huh?
Can you slide on it? You gotta just slide to stop. Yeah, you gotta slide to stop. Come on. Back here on a ball in the air now. We're going on the ground.
And the pitch. Garner hits it right back up the middle. LaPlante goes to second for 1. The relay to first in time for a double play, and they get out of the inning. 2-0. The Black Wolf continue to lead it.
Our score remains Madison 2, St. Paul nothing.
1 blue. Come on, keep running!
Here's a swing, and looks like it is going to drop in for a base hit into right center field. The Alexander on his way towards second base. He is going to slide in with a double.
That lady ain't singing yet, though. She's humming a few bars. She ain't singing.
tying run at the plate with 1 out here in the bottom of the 8th inning.
0-2 to Craig Leader. Runner on second. Here comes the pitch. Leader swings and drives a base hit into right field. Rounding third base is DeAlexander. They're going to wave him home. He will come across to score, and it's 2-1.
And the Saints are down by a run. We go back to the top of the order.
Bottom of the 9th inning, the Saints trail 2-1.
Steve Solomon to lead it off. Steve has one of the hits tonight for St. Paul. Michel LaPlante with the 2-2 to Solomon. He swings and hits it in the air towards center field. Hustling over is Jim Thatcher, and he will make the grab for out number 1 in left center field.
Are they gonna run for him if he gets on?
So 1 down. And Chuck Jackson, certainly a guy who's got a lot of pop in his bat, will be the hitter. He's 0 for 2 tonight.
LaPlante into the motion, delivers. Jackson swings the first pitch, slow roller to short. Cora has it, throws across the diamond in time. Well, David, the Saints are down to their last out in the first half of the season.
Well, interesting scenario now. You get Marty Neff up there, and everybody knows the struggles he's had.
LaPlante checks his sign. Here's the first pitch to Neff. He swings and hits it in the air towards right center field. Powell giving chase. He will not get it. It will bounce up against the wall. Neff is on his way into second, and the Saints have a double and a runner aboard with 2 out.
The Saints tying run on second. Call me old-fashioned. I don't put the winning run on base. Now he's going to do this because it's a right-hand batter. Chris Evans on deck.
And Garner will head down to first. Runners at first and second, 2 out, bottom of the 9th. Saints down by a run. Here's Chris Evans.
Here's the situation. The Saints trail 2-1. Tying run on second. Winning run on first.
Come on, Chris. Need him big here.
LaPlante to the set. The 1-0 to Chris Evans. A swing and a ground ball that is into the hole into left field. Rounding third is Marty Neff. He will score to tie the game at 2.
Let's go! Come on, baby! Nice job pitching here.
The Saints have tied it 2-2 in the 9th. But you have Carlton Fleming up there now with the winning run out on second base and new life in the joint. By the way, it is a capacity crowd here tonight, and if anybody left this one early, they made a big mistake.
Solomon to the set, kicks and delivers down low, ball 1. The 1-0. Oh, he has to dance out of the way of that one.
Hit you? Hit your leg?
2-0 to Carlton Fleming with 2 runners on and 2 out, and the game tied at 2. To the set. The kick and the pitch. Fastball inside.
Hey, ball for the view right here. Ready, yeah!
If he throws one more, the winning run goes 90 feet away.
The 3-1. All 4 he walked in. They're full.
For the Saints, the shortstop, Craig DeAlexander.
They score from here?
This is what it's all about now with a full house all on their feet.
You know, I go to the games with a different feeling because I know how hard it is and how much heart and soul he puts into the game. All I could think is, come on, Greg. Inside my head, I'm going, come on, Greg. Come on, Greg.
121!
And it's up to Greg DeAlexander. Has a chance to keep alive in the first half in 96. Salomon will step off.
That's what you play the game for. Those are the moments when you come through or you don't come through.
Well, all the drama you want right in this one. 1 ball, no strikes to Greg DeAlexander. Outfield playing shallow. Infield is back. The kick and the pitch, a swing and a miss.
You're right on it, baby! You're right on!
Salomon to the set. The 1-1 to DeAlexander. Swing and a miss, strike 2. DeAlexander gets a hit. We'll be here tomorrow night.
I want to be the one hitting in that situation. I want to be the one who's up to bat so I can be the one to win or lose the game for the Saints.
Checking the sign. Salomon to the set. The 1-2. He swings and drives it towards right field. It is dropping into the pitch, and the Saints win it 3-2. And we'll be back here for a championship playoff game tomorrow night. Greg DeAlexander.
He took a pitch, Greg, on the outside part of the plate and drilled it where nobody was, down the right field line. We will see you tomorrow night for one more time.
Jack Morris will try and pitch the Saints to a first-half championship tomorrow night. The final here, St. Paul 3, Madison 2.
Same thing. I've seen so much dogs out in the manager in my life.
Now, let me ask something. 91 World Series, 7th game. I'm sure you had a few butterflies, right? No? No. Because I don't want you to, for tomorrow's game, I don't want you to be nervous or anything. I'll try not to. I mean, the audience, you got the TV audience again, standing room only here. You got the pig. So, I don't want you to feel any added pressure. That's all I got to say. Just remember, 7th game World Series, nothing compared to this. You know what I mean?